You make such beautiful music. You've got like an R&B soul vibe to your voice. Do you have a way that you tend to describe the music that you make?
Thank you. Yeah, I guess I like to think of it as a fluid way. Personally, when I'm making music, I'm not thinking too much about what genre it fits into or what genre I want it to be categorized into. I like to keep my creativity quite open and free, and I want to be able to express myself. But it's fused with like hip hop and R&B and soul and all these incredible artists from across, the world that influence me as well. And so my music is definitely a fusion and it's fluid. I move in and out of these, I guess, genres, so to speak. But I definitely always try to keep my truth and my style consistent no matter where I go with it?
Who are some artists that influenced you when you were growing up?
Oh man. Sister Nancy, I think she's incredible. Like hearing an MC, a female MC in that space was just crazy. Lauryn Hill for sure. The Miseducation is just one of those albums that I sat with and like went through and held and listened to and absorbed all these lyrics and these stories, and it was incredible. Sade, Amy Winehouse is one I love as well. Roberta Flack, I just love the storytelling. I love Roberta Flack's storytelling and the way she uses her voice in a way that it doesn't even feel like she's singing. It feels like she's just telling you her soul.
Right?
Um, and so these are just a few of them, of course, like Bob Marley and growing up in the Caribbean, and but those are probably a few of the ones that I think find their way into influencing how I approach or try to express myself.
You have this third installment of the Reefer Files, Devastating. That's such a beautiful title.
Thank
I,
you.
it feels that way. You feel it from the visceral video, the official visualizer just feels the
Thank
intensity of that song. Talk about writing Devastating.
Devastating came from a place where I was thinking about love and I was thinking about experiences I've had, and sometimes it can be so great and so powerful that it's devastating. It's like this polarity that it holds, where you can experience something so incredible, but something that can cause so much devastation. And so that's where the inspiration for that song came from. And it's very much, I approached it like a conversation, like if I was talking to somebody about this incredible experience that, we can have, but it would be devastating. And so that is where that song came from. It's conversational and style in the style of the writing. And it was an interlude on the Reefer Files, so I'm really excited to finally be sharing it. And that led into the idea for the visual as well, because I'm a director and I co-direct and edit all of my visuals that you've been seeing. And I went home to Barbados to shoot a lot of them because I really wanted to shoot them in my home, within my roots, to show my culture with people who are from the culture, who grew up in the island with me, so we could really give like an honest perspective. And so we shot that visual and it kind of expresses that same sentiment where it's something so beautiful and sensual, but it's also devastating? So that was a good fusion of the two.
When you are songwriting, do you need to have music before you can create your lyrics?
It's both actually. So many times it starts with music, and the emotion in the music that exists or the chords that are being played definitely bring out a story and bring out what I would then like to say on top of it. It inspires melodies, inspires concepts. But there are other times where truly I will just have thoughts or trains of thoughts or lyrics and ideas for songs that I'll make sure that I write down and start, and that sometimes becomes the song first. So really, there's no one way, I always say, to create, and I think that's what excites me about what I do and creating anything is that it can start from anywhere and in any place, and you don't have to do it the same every time.
And it becomes a complete banger.
We love it. We love it, but
Yeah.
probably still won't be the same as the next one. It'll always be different.
How much of a hand do you tend to have on the production side of the music that you make?
Oh my gosh, I've worked with some incredible producers. Honestly, it's been a dream. Working with Soundwave, working with Dahi, Soundwave has done a majority of this project, and I'm just so blessed to have their hand and their guidance in the production because I couldn't have asked for, just and that's just a few of them. But I've had some really incredible producers and musicians to collaborate with, and definitely when it comes to what I like and what I connect with, I have always felt the freedom and the space to be able to express that and make choices based on that, but also recognize when there's incredible talent in the room who has a lot to offer. And so the production it has been in great hands, and has been true to what I've wanted to express.
What kind of fan response have you already been receiving to Devastating?
Oh man, this has been great. I can't even express to you how grateful I am for the love that Devastating, not only Devastating, but In and Out as well, and Bitch Like Me have received, because these are interludes and an intro off of my project. And I've been working on this project and crafting it for 3 years now. It's been a long time, and so to finally have it out in the world, or parts of it so far out in the world, and to have people respond so positively means a lot to me. And it means a lot to me that people are absorbing the art and making it their own and having their own interpretations of it, and really listening to the lyrics and the penmanship and the melody choices like that. That really touches me and makes me feel connected to people. And that's just the beautiful thing about music, is that it connects you. And so I'm just very grateful. It's been a great response.
Certainly, this is an incredible summer single. Do you have more songs in the works already, or are you just kind of riding the incredible wave that Devastating has for you right now?
Thank you. I definitely have a lot more to come, and I'm excited about that. I can't wait to share it. This has just been an introduction to me, and sharing these interludes. So I cannot wait to share more. And I'll continue to write all my songs because they're a part of me. So for sure, this is not the last you're going to hear me talk about Devastating. I love it.
Does this mean there's maybe an album or a EP in the works?
Yes, yes. I'm working on that, and I'm very excited for it to finally come out.
All right, I've got my fingers crossed that everything comes soon because we've already got Bitch Like Me and In and Out and Devastating now. So I'm sure fans are already going, I need more, I need more, I need new. Oh, and everything's coming our way soon, hopefully.
Yes, yes, for sure. I can't wait to share it all with you. And I just love your excitement too about music. I can feel it off of you. I can feel
Ah,
like when we're talking about it, like I know that it's something you love too. So, and that's the beauty of this. It's like we get to have conversations and I get to see your excitement, and that just feels amazing. So I can't wait to do more of that.
well, there's such a warmth, and I should say thank you first. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. There is such a warmth and a beautiful vibe to the music that you make. Is Barbados sort of ingrained in you to the every song you write has a little of that flavor to it, or do you plan on maybe branching out a little bit more?
Yeah, I mean, I'm born and raised in Barbados. I'm 100% Bayesian. You can't take it out to me. It's gonna be a part of me wherever I am, no matter where I live, no matter where I make music. That's Barbados is my home, and it's a part of me. And I love my country. And the people of Barbados are incredible, and we are warm, and we do care, and we care about one another. And I care about what I'm doing, and I care about the people that it touches. And so it's always going to be in me. And while I explore all different styles of music, like I told you earlier, like it's a fusion of things for me because I love so many different styles, and they come out that way. It's always going to be present in what I do. And I always try to also highlight it in ways that I can, because I think it's important for people to see and experience this just beautiful small island that I come from. So I definitely put it in there.
You had an incredible collab with Kendrick Lamar on Die Hard. How did the two of you come to connect for that?
Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful for that opportunity. I truly am. I was working with my team at the time. I had that year just found a great team. The year before, we were working on my project and starting to put together what I was doing. And you know, when you have great people around you, great opportunities arise. And I was able to have a meeting in the studio, which led to being offered an opportunity to go write on his project at the time, and be a part of it. He had an idea, and that idea was Die Hard, basically. And so I just, you know, I gave it my best, and I'm just so grateful to have done that, and also worked with Soundwave during that time, and Dahi, and all these people who basically I've continued to work with on my work. And um, being at the Grammys for the first time was definitely a crazy and overwhelming experience that I will not forget, and I'm so grateful for it, and even more grateful that that opportunity was what has led to me creating this project that I am getting ready to roll out. So
I was gonna say, what did it mean to you to be at the Grammys, the 65th Grammy? It must have been so surreal for you walking the carpet and just being there, knowing that something you created has gotten such an incredible response and an honor.
it was, and oh my gosh, it was incredible. It was definitely overwhelming and a little bit of a blur for me, and I just really just felt like a part of something bigger than myself. Being on that song with Kendrick and Blast and all the incredible producers who were part of it, like I just felt like a part of something bigger than me, and that was such an honor, because these are people I have admired and looked up to and really respect. And so but being there at the actual Grammys was, I was for sure in a bit of a blur, like not like, I don't remember all of it. I even I laugh because I don't think I even realized when I was on the red carpet. I remember I was asking my manager, I was like, so when's the red carpet? Like, what should I be prepared? And she was just like, look down, you know? So, and I look down and it's like, oh, we're on here. Like, okay, all right. So we're already on the red carpet. So for sure the first time it was an overwhelming experience, but a blessed one, and I am just very grateful for it again. Like I'm a small island girl. I'm from Barbados, born and raised. I grew up seeing this on TV or like, you know, in magazines, and so to actually like be a part of it for the first time was just, it was amazing.
We talked about working with Kendrick. Is there another artist you would love to collab with on a song in the future?
Yeah, that was of course a dream collab of mine. That's a great. But there are a lot of incredible artists out there that I think are dope. I mean, I think Rihanna from my home that would be incredible. Um, I think that Doja is incredible. I think Thames is an incredible artist. Another one I would love to collab with. There are a lot of artists out there that I think are killing it and I respect a lot. Those are a few of them I can off the top of my head.
What would you like to say then to everyone who are fans and supporters of the beautiful music you continue to make?
Just thank you. Just thank you so much. And I am working to create more and give you more. And I'm just looking forward to connecting with you. Like even just connecting with you now, Jamie, talking to you. I love this. And I'm looking forward to doing this more in person and at shows and over the net and just through my music. So thank you and stick with me. And I got more stuff for you soon.